Welcome to Soul Cycles, a YouTube channel dedicated to a spiritual approach to astrology, dreams, and the afterlife. I'm Elaine Kuzmeskus, your hostess, and I would like to introduce you a bit to astrology. Myself, I became very interested in astrology after reading a book called Autobiography of a Yogi. It's the story of Yogananda, who came to America from India in 1920 to teach Americans meditation. When I read the pages about his guru, who was also an astrologer, making a special bracelet for him to help ward off difficult astrological transits, I became very curious and I began to read on astrology. I attended the New England School of Astrology for 3 years. It was run by a wonderful woman by the name of Frances Sequoyah. She was an excellent astrologer, an excellent writer. She wrote 14 books on astrology, including the Astrologer's Handbook, and she was an all in all wonderful personality. I also studied with a very spiritual woman by the name of Dorothy Elaines, who taught many of Boston astrologers their trade. After a few years practicing astrology, I realized that I needed to have more information. And one of the things I did was go back to school and get a master's in counseling. I should explain that a professional astrologer is usually accredited by an organization. In my case, my accreditation comes from the American Federation of Astrologers in Tempe, Arizona. I received the teaching certificate, which is the highest certificate for astrology, and I've been teaching ever since. I love teaching all subjects: psychology, parapsychology, and of course, my favorite, astrology. I also am very interested in letting other people know about astrology and metaphysics. And this led me to my third career, which was that of an author. The first book I wrote was Soul Cycles, Astrology 101. It is 500 pages of information about the planets, signs, houses, aspects, and also the fixed stars. It's a wonderful resource for anybody who wants to become a professional astrologer. I've also written on other topics. I'm fascinated by dreams, and I wrote a book called Dream Zone. And Dream Zone is a book about dreams, astral travel, and spirit communication. And it has a section on the psychology of dreams, on Sigmund Freud, Carl Jung, and Fritz Perls, their take on dreams. It also has a dream dictionary if you want to look up dream symbols, and it has a great deal of information to help people interpret their dreams. So it's a slim volume, but it does have a lot of information for people who want to have a deeper understanding and appreciation for the dream state. I also am a professional medium, and I wrote a book it was very popular because when it came out, not many people were writing about mediumship. It's called The Art of Mediumship. The subtitle, Psychic Investigation, Clairvoyance, and Channeling, tells what the book is about. I love the cover. It's an old psychic photograph, and you can see the spirit hand lifting the table. It's kind of a funky 1920s photograph. And in the 1920s, they had a lot of table tipping, a lot of seances, and a great deal of interest in the other side. And it seems to be coming back again. Another topic that I am passionate about is healing. And my last book, which it came out a couple of years ago, is Healing with Spirit. And it is about health intuition, clairvoyance, and afterlife communication. The purpose of the book is to inspire people that are going through illnesses or psychological issues or even grief. Many times we don't realize when we've lost a loved one, it affects not only our health, but can affect that of our family and can affect the person who's passed over. So I wrote that with both psychological and physical illness, but also grief in mind. So if you know someone who's lost somebody very close to them, I think they would enjoy the last chapters of the book, and that's Healing with Spirit. All of my books can be purchased on Amazon.com or on my website. My website is www.theartofmediumship.com. WisdomHumor.com. And on the website, we have an astrology blog, which I update every month, and an event center. And the events post always gives my lectures and classes that are coming up. Every month, I post new classes and new events. For example, this month, I have a post on an event I'll be doing at Lilydale Assembly on Zoom. It'll be on June 30th, a Wednesday, and it will be a class on healing with spirit. So you could learn more about intuition, clairvoyance, and healing techniques. I hope to see you there. I also would enjoy hearing from you, your comments or questions. So if you'd like more information or you have a celebrity you'd like me to have a chart done, I'd be happy to do so. Again, just post a question on www.theartofmediumship.com. I wish you all a very pleasant day.